Hi, this is Tara Angelica Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I'm doing a pick a card reading for what is coming in next for me. What energies are manifesting based on the current energies in this present moment. So you can pick 1, 2, or 3. If you want to pause and take time to meditate, go inside, kind of listen in and figure out which number, either 1, 2, or 3 resonates with you, or you can pick from one of these crystals or stones. Right here I have black tourmaline, citrine for 2, and then labradorite for 3. So you can either pick one of those or just pick a number, 1, 2, or 3. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to move these out of the way. Okay, so for those who picked 1, got the Chariot, Judgment, and Allowance. So what I'm feeling here, the Chariot often represents determination, willpower, and control over circumstances in our life. It could be about moving from A to B. It could be about maybe you're wanting to move forward with something, whether it's a career or relationships. Kind of you're wanting to move on to that next stage and not quite sure maybe about how to go about that. But whatever is coming in for you, there's movement coming in. There's going to be some kind of a change, some kind of movement forward for you. And here with Judgment, this is a rebirth. There is going to be some kind of, the movement forward is going to involve some kind of rebirth for you. And with Allowance, Allowance says the frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow, the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. So, I mean, this talks about judgment and not having fear and not putting up resistance to whatever the changes are maybe that are coming into your life. If you're wanting to move forward with something, whether it's maybe you have plans, things that you're wanting to do, maybe you're wanting to travel, whatever you have in your mind that you're wanting to do right now, this is really, to me, with this next step, what's coming in, is moving past any fears or judgment about the situation and letting go of that resistance so you can allow the experience to unfold the way that it's meant to. You taking not so much, and because the Chariot can be about taking control and using your willpower to kind of maybe even force things to happen the way you want them to, and maybe having, and it could be about having judgment about the way things are supposed to happen. But this, with Allowance here, this is really about letting go of those fears and that judgment and that maybe that needing to control the situation and allow things to move forward the way that they need to move forward by removing resistance and fear to the outcome. So, you know, some of you could be moving to, you know, a new location. You could be traveling. You could be changing jobs. You could be entering a period where you're, you know, I mean, Chariot can have issues, you know, can be literally about the car, your car. It could be any number of things. However, the Chariot also represents the Merkaba, and that is kind of about taking a journey, an astral journey, and to another place. It's really kind of, it's that energy around us that that gives us the power to travel, even on a spiritual level, to and to experience another, different dimensions or different aspects of reality and ourselves in the spiritual realm around us. If this applies to those who are looking at this spiritually, this is about transcending and moving forward even on a spiritual level, and doing so without putting up resistance or having judgment or fear about the situation, and allowing things to unfold the way they need to, so you can move forward in whatever choices that you are trying to make right now. So I hope this helps for those who picked 1. Let me move on here to those who picked 2. This is for those who here picked that citrine or 2. Okay, so immediately here I am picking up with strength. You have the Emperor and perception. You may be in a situation right now where, and the Emperor can have to do with the father figure. It can have to do with authority. It can have to do with things that are maybe trying to control us externally. It can be inflexibility. And strength can be, if you're not, lack of strength, that's, lack of self-worth or feeling a sense of weakness. But I'm feeling here this next, whatever you're moving into right now, you're either going to need to have strength, or you're going to be in a place where you have more strength, and that strength is going to be available to you. And here with perception, if you kind of look at these cards, they're both looking very intently at something specific in their lives. And here perception, says here, perception is the frequency of perception supports our natural curiosity, moving us beyond our comfort zone to find the edges of what we perceive as real and take a good, hard, deep look at it. So what I'm really getting here is that there may be factors in your life where you feel like things may be not within your control. There may be things and circumstances in your life that you feel like you need to have strength and take more control over what is going on in your life, instead of allowing others to kind of impose their will upon you. That's kind of intuitively what I'm getting, and maybe changing your, and it's about perception. So having the way you're looking at things, maybe the way you're perceiving the world around you as maybe that things are out of your control, when they're really not out of your control. You really have the power you need to move forward in your life in whatever direction that you're wanting to move into, to release whatever this, I feel like there's controlling energy going on, and I don't, that just seems really overwhelming, and it's not reversed, but the Emperor can very much be about maybe a controlling person in your life, controlling factors. Maybe it's a boss, or it could be a family member even, and maybe having the strength and perceive, maybe it's about perception, so perceiving the situation differently, and maybe looking at it as, okay, these outward circumstances, they don't have the power over you that you may think that they do right now. You do have the strength, and it's really about you gaining authority of your own life and having the strength to do that. Maybe you're stuck in a situation and you perceive that you cannot get out of it, that you don't have the strength to get out of whatever situation that you're in, but you do have the strength to move past this and get out of this controlling situation, whatever it is, whether it's a job, it can be about authority, getting out of a situation where you feel like you are, maybe feel trapped even. You have the ability to move past this, and I feel like that's what's coming next for you, is moving to that point where you do find the strength to leave the situation, whatever it is, with this Emperor that may be trying to control you or limit you in some way. So and so this really is about you changing and looking at the way you're perceiving it right now is maybe that you can't move past this, whatever this energy is, that you do have the strength to do that, and you can move past this, whatever this is. And I feel like that's what's coming in for you next. So that's for those who picked 2. Now for those who picked the Labradorite, or picked 3, this is what I got. Got the 9 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and Consciousness. So this could be about career, maybe coming to a place where you feel like you are completely self-sufficient in your life. There could be new ideas. Next, what's coming in next is there may be new ideas maybe coming in for you. Looks like there's messages here about a new idea, new creative inspiration, to help bring something in for you that could help you become more self-sufficient. You may be having, if you're having financial setbacks, or feeling like a project is not moving forward, whether it's a creative project, things in your career, and it could have to do with anything. Page of Wands, that's anything that you're passionate about. And in the material world, whatever your passion is, whatever this is a message is coming in about something that you are passionate about, but there's new ideas coming in, there's messages coming in, and it's connecting with this higher consciousness to try to maybe bring in more of this inspiration for you. So that you can have maybe get past, if you're having some setbacks financially, or having setbacks to creative projects, or feeling creative blocks. It's about connecting to this higher consciousness, so maybe you can receive the intuition and the guidance that you need to maybe move forward to get to this place. And consciousness, the Nine of Pentacles is also about gratitude, and being conscious of and being grateful, and being more conscious on a daily basis of being grateful for what you do have, because more is going to come in for you the more grateful you are, the more thankful you are for the things that you do have, and the ideas and the inspiration is kind of going to flow in from that place of gratitude. Here consciousness says, the frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up, so we can include them in our reality. What I'm getting here, it is about, focusing your attention, and here, he's kind of focused on this inspiring idea that is maybe coming in, and putting some focus on that, and having some conscious awareness of maybe there's some ideas there that you're not aware of, that you're not conscious of, that may be flowing in and available for you now, so you can kind of get past these setbacks, whatever they are, and kind of tuning in. I don't know if you meditate or do any form of prayer or anything, but it's really about centering yourself, so these ideas and these inspired ideas can flow in, that can help maybe answer some questions you have. I mean, maybe you have questions about your career, you have questions about what to do next. And it's really about tuning in and getting in touch with this higher consciousness, so those the answers can come in for you, and the support can come in for you that you may be needing right now, to get to a place where you have more in your life, or you have more of what you're wanting in your life. But it's also about being grateful and being conscious of and grateful for those things that you do have in your life, so more of this can come in for you. So I hope that was helpful for those who picked 3. If you have any, want a more personalized reading, I do offer that on this page on my channel. In the description, I have information about my website, and also my Facebook page and my email address, where you can contact me if you would like a personalized reading. I do different kinds of spreads, love spreads. Basically, I'll do one on any question you have. I also do distance or local Reiki healing, and I do infuse my tarot readings with Reiki. So you also will get a Reiki healing when you get a tarot reading from me. So I hope this was helpful, and I hope it resonates. If you have any questions, just feel free to ask, or even if you have an idea for a pick-a-card reading, please definitely leave me a question or a request in the comments. I would love to get ideas from you guys about what you would like a pick-a-card reading on. So anyway, hopefully this resonated, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you.